Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Kaspa news. Just like clockwork, once Kaspa started to rally, returning to levels not seen since August 3rd, over 4 months ago now, Kaspa finally started showing some positive price momentum. As always, the market seems to have other ideas. Currently, we are witnessing a massive flash crash, if you will, across the whole of the crypto market. Actually, it is the biggest liquidation event since the last cycle of 2021, which is insane stuff. Now, we'll get into the reasons why in a moment, but the mistake 99.999% of you will be making and believing is that Kaspa and crypto has already reached its top and that the cycle is now officially over. Right now, Kaspa is currently down 2.72% on the daily time frame, valued at 15.36 cents. And in my personal opinion, not financial advice, of course, Kaspa and crypto for that matter is far from done. Higher highs are still on the horizon, and for Kaspa, in my belief, it will be one of the most explosive rallies to take place in this space from the future to come, with more listings incoming, with 10 per second happening soon, with smart contract developments, and so much more. In my opinion, fading Kaspa could be a huge mistake, but of course, do your own research and trade at your own discretion. Now, I will be covering the massive Kaspa developments in a minute, but beforehand, the TLDR on why crypto and Kaspa is dumping right now is down to 4 key reasons: Microsoft, market overheated, war, and FOMC. Now, earlier today, Microsoft shareholders voted against Bitcoin investment proposal, which is not too surprising. They are old investors, boomers if you will, but because of this announcement, everyone started panic selling, causing multiple longs to be liquidated. But in the words of Wolfie here, Kaspa's business developer and in charge of their listings, he stated, "Typical over-exaggerated news dump. Microsoft boomers still think Bitcoin is one that's based on thin air. Like this is a news flash or something like that. Bitcoin didn't need Microsoft to hit $103,000 and it will do it again with or without them, and it will go far beyond them." Which of course is very, very big news. Ultimately, it will be their loss for missing out on Bitcoin and crypto, and by the time they wise up and start investing into crypto, Bitcoin will be well above 100k. Now, in regards to the war, there are reports about some escalation occurring in Syria, and we already know what war does to the market. We saw it happen on this date right here, as well as on this date down here as well. In regard to what was happening with Iran and Israel, of course, the market starts correcting as a result of that. Next is the market being overheated. As we can see from the funding rate heat map on coinglass.com, currently we're experiencing a call off period. This blue part right here, when it was very, very overheated not too long ago. I mean, think about it. We just saw over $1 trillion injected into Bitcoin and crypto since Trump won the election in November last month. Absolutely insane stuff. Bitcoin went from $68,000 as high as $103,000, $104,000 in the span of 1 month. Absolutely insane stuff. So in my belief, it was inevitable that the market needed a cool-off period, and it seems to be replicating what happened in December, January of last year. Here we saw it got very overheated, then it cooled off for 3 months, and the similar thing seems to be happening right now as well. The difference is though, this cool off period in my belief won't be nearly as long this time around, because we are in a bull market for one, and also because the FOMC meeting is just 1 week away. And this is also another reason why the crypto market is correcting. The market is preparing for more rate cuts, so we are seeing corrections before the meeting on the 18th of December, to which then we'll likely see another 25 basis point rate cut, which will mean more people will be able to borrow money and choose to invest it. The way I see it is this correction won't last long, probably a week, maybe a little bit longer, again time will tell, but I still believe Bitcoin will see higher highs by the end of the year, and the very same for me applies to Kaspa. As today, Kaspa made history once again with the release of their KRC20 atomic swaps. Very, very big deal. It's absolutely groundbreaking, in fact. Atomic swaps, or PSKT, which stands for partially signed Kaspa transactions, are now activated, and they are an integral, crucial, key part towards smart contracts coming to Kaspa very soon. And smart contracts on Kaspa will be truly revolutionary, making it the best platform, the best L1 in this space. In the words of Shai here, the end game for L1s. People will soon realize that once it is operational in the summer of 2025, and it will be such a good day for Kaspa holders. And some of the reasons why these smart contracts will be so revolutionary is because Kaspa's team, they have had a decade at least to do research and development and devise new, more capable solutions to the likes of Ethereum and the Ethereum virtual machine, the EVM, giving Kaspa the ability to now make smart contracts as seamless as possible, which will only be more beneficial for everyone in the future. Kaspa may have had a rough 4 months in the price action, as we can see here, but the development and adoption has not slowed down at all. If anything, it's only got better and better. Remember as well that despite that corrective behavior in the market for Kaspa, September to December right now, KRC20 has been listed on more than 10 centralized exchange listings, most of which was actually thanks to Kango's team, so shout out to them, I guess. But most of them are actually running their own indexes. KRC20 is going absolutely parabolic now, and now with the release of atomic swaps, Kasplex opens a new way of trading KRC20 without a middleman, which therefore makes it trading Kaspa more seamless, faster confirmations, safer, and therefore will increase the user experience whether you realize it or not. We still haven't seen how beneficial this will be with 10 blocks per second on the mainnet, smart contracts fully integrated onto the L1. There's so much more to come for Kaspa, which is why I created a free to join Discord server where over 500 of us now are working towards achieving financial freedom, building our knowledge of Kaspa and crypto, sharing alpha wherever we can. If you want to join, click the link in the description below, as what we do know is that the atomic swaps, smart contracts, 10 blocks per second, will be more beneficial to everyone, especially the Kaspa miners, as it can potentially increase the number of transactions on the network, which could lead to more money rewards for the miners. So we will see increased network activity in the near future and enhanced security, which will be beneficial greatly to Wall Street as well. The likes of BlackRock, for example, and the rest will be very, very happy as they are shareholders of Marathon Digital Holdings, who have diversified into Kaspa. Very big deal. Marathon have been increasing their balance sheet of Bitcoin repeatedly, as we can see time and time again they're doing so. And while they haven't been openly tweeting about Kaspa holdings, last quarter they added over 20 million more Kaspa to their balance sheet, so I will not be surprised if they're still accumulating and building more Kaspa as well. But that is far from all, because atomic swaps and smart contracts will also allow the KII to launch their project, the likes of the Gigawatt stablecoin, for example. So you have Marathon and KII sending Kaspa to the moon in the near future. In fact, earlier this week, the KII was in Abu Dhabi showcasing this project, the Gigawatt stablecoin, to their energy industry colleagues. So once more acting as a market maker or market enabler for Kaspa, and apparently it was very well received. The amount of money that is about to flood into Kaspa through the integration of smart contracts into the projects of the KII will allow Kaspa to explode higher in the years to follow. Yes, it may be happening a little late in the cycle, but I still personally believe, not financial advice, that it will be in time. The cycle will still be going on to cause some form of significant price movement for Kaspa at the very least, especially when, not if, when we start getting more massive exchange listings. Kaspa, for right now, is about to be listed on Nexo, which of course is quite big. Nexo is a lending platform that allows users to capitalize on their crypto assets and has around 4 million users, which is absolutely insane, most of which are in Europe, and they have more than 200 jurisdictions. So that's a very big win for Kaspa. So more adoption coming to Kaspa, and as a result, this will be bullish, very bullish on top of atomic swaps and KII and everything else coming for Kaspa. But better still, those who may be watching me for a while will remember the KEF, the Kaspa Ecosystem Foundation, in their last AMA last month. They mentioned that these tier 1 exchanges, the likes of Binance therefore, are looking for high volume from Kaspa to be incentivized to list the project, in particular from the other major exchanges, which is highlighted as Bybit and also BitGet. Kraken as well, but mainly these two. Well, as we can see, Kaspa right now, its volume is quite high and it's been this high, over 3 million for over a week now. It's peaked around 400 million early today, which is insane. And better still, the likes of BitGet and Bybit, they are making up a significantly larger percentage of the volume traded, which is a very good indicator for potentially imminent tier 1 listings. Of course, BitGet taking up 11.8% and Bybit taking up 9.25%. Of course, it's nowhere near the likes of Mexi and Gate, but that's still very bullish news for Kaspa. So yes, while the market for Kaspa and, well, crypto as a whole, but Kaspa right now is down, and some of you may be even thinking that the pump for Kaspa to 19 cents was that pump, it was the top, and Kaspa won't surpass that. Well, think about everything I've just showed you, and then think on top of everything I just showed you, which supports my claim that Kaspa is going to go much higher in this cycle, and hopefully in the near future as well. We also have this post from Crypto Poster Light here, which showcases that Kaspa's heat map is only at 0.27 out of 1 on the risk metric, which is very, very low. So there is significantly less risk with Kaspa at its current price right now than there was earlier. So once more adding to the belief that higher highs are incoming, and in the words of notorious Nathan Rothschild, the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. That's the time when you want to buy. Which is precisely why right now I'm actually DCAing into Kaspa and crypto as a whole, other projects, and why I believe that the next week's FOMC meeting may actually cause another market leg up. Not necessarily a massive pump, but reversal of sorts, I'd like to believe. But if not, because that may not happen, who knows, worst case is we just got to wait 1 month longer, as this is when Gary Gensler resigns and Donald Trump and Paul Atkins starts their tenure. The new SEC chairman Paul Atkins actually has some very British connections to Kaspa, which I've showcased in my daily live streams. I do every day, of course, but I'll be making a video about it at some point in the future. Either way, this date, January 20th, will be huge for crypto. Even 21 Shares and ARK Invest founder and CEO Kathy Woods, who also has connections to Kaspa, believe it or not, she believes that this space is about to thrive and take off once we reach 20th January. Pay very close attention.
The regulatory environment is a morass now. I mean, when you put people in positions as regulators and they start building their empires, you get more and more regulations, and it's really had a stranglehold on businesses, especially small and medium businesses. So we think those shackles are going to come off. We think the biggest regulatory changes are going to happen because SEC Chairman Gensler is going. He's announced he's leaving on January 20th. So the digital asset world, we think, is now about to take off and thrive.
So remember, don't be emotional, be logical, come chill, chat and learn more in the Discord server, link below, and I'll see you in the next one.